And welcome back to Scott Speaking Sports today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all of you are safe and healthy and doing well during this coronavirus pandemic. This is not at all where I wanted to be right now. I'd rather be in Tampa for Wrestlemania weekend, but unfortunately, the coronavirus came in and screwed it up a little bit, but that's all right. I'm still going to enjoy Wrestlemania tomorrow. Here are my picks for this weekend's action. First match out for the Women's Tag Team Championships. It will be the current champions, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defending the Women's Tag Team Championships against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Give me Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to become your first ever two-time Women's Tag Team Champions with a win here at WrestleMania against Asuka and Kairi Sane.
I'm going to disagree with Scott here. I'm going to go with Asuka. I think she's the best wrestler of the four. I think she's going to dominate this match. And ultimately, her tag team is going to retain the championship.
Next up in a match on SmackDown Live between two guys that have been fighting over one woman on SmackDown for the past couple of weeks. Ever since Valentine's Day, this has been going on. It'll be one half of Heavy Machinery, Otis, going against Dolph Ziggler. I'm going to go with Otis to get the win here at WrestleMania. I feel like it's going to be a feel-good moment at WrestleMania. And plus, nobody in the WWE, I think, right now cares about Dolph. So I'm going to go with Otis to get the win over Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania.
Just based upon sheer strength and size, I think Otis is going to get the win here. I think Ziggler is kind of past his prime. I think Otis gets the win.
Next, Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Another match just announced a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Give me Aleister Black to get the win here at WrestleMania against Bobby Lashley. Should be a good match between two of the main guys in the mid card of Raw right now. So give me Aleister Black to get the win over Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania.
I agree with Scott again on this. I think Bobby Lashley may be one of the most boring personalities in WWE history. Aleister Black's got some flair. I think Black's going to get the push and get the win here.
Next up, it'll be Elias versus King Corbin in a match from SmackDown. I'm gonna go with King Corbin to get the win here at WrestleMania. I feel like this King Corbin gimmick's been going okay on SmackDown. I feel like WWE wants to give him a push on SmackDown, so I'm gonna go with King Corbin to get the win at WrestleMania against Elias.
I'm going the other way. I think Elias had this big surge for a while. He's kind of come back to earth. I think they want to push him again. They need more humor on SmackDown and Raw, and Elias is the guy. I think Elias gets the win here.
Next up for the Raw Tag Team Championships, it'll be the current champions who just won the titles back in Saudi Arabia a few months back. A couple weeks after that. It'll be Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, who we've seen in NXT a long time, as they defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against the team of Angel Garza and Austin Theory, who just got his call up to the main roster this past Monday night on Raw. Give me the Street Profits to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships here. I think they are the better team here. They've been together for longer, so I'm going to go with the Street Profits to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships here at WrestleMania.
I'm going to agree with Scott on this one. I think the Street Profits have a lot of flair. I think they've got a lot of style. I think they're going to continue to get the push. I like the Street Profits in this one. You know, it just occurred to me that we really have about the same number of audience members that they're going to have at WrestleMania.
Zero.
Right.
Next up for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, it will be a very weird match, as it will be John Morrison defending the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, with The Miz not going to be there on Sunday with the sickness that he's been having with the coronavirus, as he defends the SmackDown Tag Team Championships against one member of the New Day. Don't know which one it's going to be yet, either Big E or Kofi, and then one of the Usos. Don't know which one that'll be either. But it doesn't matter here. Give me John Morrison to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships here. They just won the titles about 2 months ago, so I'm going to go with John Morrison to retain the titles for him and The Miz and retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships here at WrestleMania.
Miz, I'm sure you're watching this. I just want to wish you good health and hope that you recover soon. I agree. I think they're not going to take the title away from Miz and Morrison in the situation with the coronavirus related situation. So I like Morrison to get the win here.
Next up, Sami Zayn defending his newly won Intercontinental Championship. Just won it, I think, like 2 weeks ago at the Elimination Chamber, as he defends the Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan. We were wondering if we would see Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, and we do get to see him this year. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan to win the Intercontinental Championship here at WrestleMania. I feel like Sami Zayn just won that title from Braun Strowman just so Daniel Bryan could win it at WrestleMania. So I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan to win the Intercontinental Championship here at WrestleMania against Sami Zayn.
I like the way you're going here, Scott. I think Daniel Bryan obviously has a much bigger name. At his very height, he was a much better wrestler. I think he gets the win against Sami Zayn.
And next up, between two former Ring of Honor World Champions, is it will be the architect of Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, going against Kevin Owens. Should be a very nice match here at WrestleMania. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins to get the win here at WrestleMania. I feel like he's one of the main guys right now on Monday Night Raw, and I feel like they need to keep him there. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins to get the win over Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
I'm going to agree with you. I like Kevin Owens better. I think he's probably one of the best speakers on SmackDown or Raw. But I think Seth Rollins is going to get the win.
Next up in a fatal five-way for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It was supposed to be a six-way, but then Dana Brooke backed out early on last week because of the fear of the coronavirus. As it will be the current champion Bayley defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against her best friend Sasha Banks, Naomi, Lacey Evans, and Tamina. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks to become your new SmackDown Women's Champion. I could either see her or Bayley winning this matchup, but I'm going to go with Sasha Banks to win this match and become your new SmackDown Women's Champion at WrestleMania.
I'm agreeing a lot with you today, Scott. I think this is Sasha Banks' time. She's been overlooked in the women's division for a long period of time, and I think this friendship is going to dissolve during this match. They're going to turn against one another, and Sasha Banks is going to get the win.
Next up for the NXT Women's Championship. For the first time, we see an NXT Championship on the line at WrestleMania. So with the current champion Rhea Ripley defending the NXT Women's Championship against the winner of the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair. I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair to get the win here in this match. This is probably one of the tougher ones for me to pick at WrestleMania. But I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair to win this match at WrestleMania and become your new NXT Women's Champion here at WrestleMania.
I think Rhea Ripley's going to win. I think it's going to be like a hinky kind of win where someone interferes or something kind of crazy happens. It's not a legitimate win, but I think they're going to allow Ripley to retain the title. And they're going to put Flair down in NXT, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Next up for the Raw Women's Championship, it'll be the current Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, who's held that title for a year now. Congratulations to her for holding that title for a year now.
Yes, congrats.
After winning that title last year at WrestleMania in New York. As she defends the Raw Women's Championship against the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. All good things must come to an end, and I think that's what's going to happen here at WrestleMania. Shayna Baszler becomes your new Raw Women's Champion here at WrestleMania, and she gets another championship, and she becomes one step closer to getting the Triple Crown of Women's Championships. Give me Shayna Baszler to get the win against Becky Lynch and become your new Raw Women's Champion.
I'm going to go against Scott on this one. I think Becky Lynch, even though she's been there for a full year, I think she's ultimately, they're going to try to set her up to be the all-time record holder for the longest, holding the belt for the longest. I think Becky Lynch is going to get the win here.
Next up, in a last man standing match, the match I've been most looking forward to since the WrestleMania card's been happening, is there will be the Rated R Superstar Edge going against Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Should be a great match here at WrestleMania. Give me Edge to win this match here at WrestleMania. I feel like Edge is the better of the two wrestlers, in my opinion. And I feel like Edge is walking in to WrestleMania and walking out your winner. Give me Edge to win this match over Randy Orton.
I'll agree with Scott here. I think Edge, given the fact that he's come back from injury, it's a great comeback story. I can't imagine they're going to end that comeback story at WrestleMania with a loss. Give me Edge to win this one.
Next up in a Firefly Funhouse match, it'll be the current...
That's a real match?
I guess they just made it up. It'll be John Cena going against Bray Wyatt. No question here. Give me the Fiend to bounce back after losing to Goldberg back in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt to get the win here against John Cena at WrestleMania.
Give me the one who scares children the most. Give me Bray Wyatt. He gets the win here.
Next up, in another match I didn't even know existed until a couple weeks ago, is there'll be The Undertaker going against AJ Styles in a Boneyard match. Give me the Undertaker to get the win here in this match. I feel like this could be his final WrestleMania. I hope it is because he's getting up there in age. Give me the Undertaker to get the win here over the phenomenal AJ Styles here at WrestleMania.
I don't think they're going to send Undertaker out on a WrestleMania where there's no live crowd. So I think AJ Styles is going to get the win here. I think Undertaker comes back for one more WrestleMania in Los Angeles and gets sent off with a bang. So give me AJ Styles.
Next up for the WWE Championship, it will be the current champion Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against the winner of the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre is walking out of here, your new WWE Champion. I've been saying it for weeks. I think Drew McIntyre walks out of here, your new WWE Champion, and finally ends the reign of Brock Lesnar, and he gets the win over Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I'm going to agree with Scott here again. I think McIntyre's got the momentum. I think Lesnar is going to take a break after WrestleMania. I think McIntyre gets the win, gets the push, and becomes one of the top 3 or 4 properties of WWE.
Next up for the Universal Championship, as it'll be Old Man Goldberg defending the Universal Championship. A lot of people were really upset when he won the Universal title back in Saudi Arabia back in February, as Roman Reigns will not be at WrestleMania this year. He's too worried about the coronavirus, as Braun Strowman takes his place in this match. And I think they finally give Braun Strowman what he rightfully deserves, and that is a World Championship. Braun Strowman walks out of WrestleMania, your new WWE Champion, your new Universal Champion, and he beats Goldberg in the match. And I think they finally give Braun Strowman what he rightfully deserves, and that is a world title. Braun Strowman walks out of WrestleMania the winner over Goldberg.
I'm going to agree again with Scott. I think that the original plan was for the big dog to get the win.
Yeah.
Once he backed out and they put in Strowman, I think they recognize, like Scott said, that Strowman has been a champion a long time coming, and this is his chance to win the championship, and I think he's going to destroy Goldberg.
Yep. And that will do it for this episode of Scott's Arena Sports today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a couple more weeks off here. I'll be back in about maybe 2 or 3 weeks here for my NFL mock draft. Depends on when that will come up. I think it'll be coming up 3 weeks from Wednesday, so I'll be up then. And after that, I don't know when I'll be up again with this coronavirus and getting rid of all sports. But I'll be back in 3 weeks with my NFL mock draft. Always like, subscribe, comment, and share. And it is great to be back here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys right back here next time on Scott's Arena Sports right here on YouTube. See you later, guys.
See you guys.
What?